Testing 1 2 3, and we are live. What's up, guys? George the Cloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. So today we're checking out Ren Suicide. Can you get that? Did you hear that? Official music video. Alright, that was weird. So nowadays, do we have to censor many words such as suicide? Is that can I still say the word? I don't even know, because there's so much censoring going on lately. But yeah, this is probably a very dark song. I'm checking out the entire Sick Boy album. If you haven't been following along, by all means check out the playlist. I have reacted to, I think, about 14 songs by Ren, and he's one of the most the artist that I have reacted the most on this channel. So I have enjoyed him very much. Super talented. I think even the most talented person I have seen in the history of the channel, which is about 4 months old, but hey, we're still growing, and we have a long way to go. So stick around, join the channel, all that. Let's get right into it. Suicide music, and it's a music video, so it's even going to be crazier. I'm gonna have my ears at 100% to try to catch everything. So get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go.
With the night sky, a light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, but can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Sick boy, written by a tech boy. I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armour. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast. The truth is to the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
Damn. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. First things first, we subscribe. I have a link of the original video down in the description below. Bah. Deep, deep song, right? It's real, it's raw, and he's leaving it all out on the table, right? His emotions on his sleeve. Wow, I'm still trying to process this. There's like so much, as with every Ren video, right? First of all, I like how he tends to do those callbacks to previous songs. I caught that sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, and then it's not. He goes like, it's not me that's sick, it's the world. It's something like that. But anyway, yeah, I remember that from the Sick Boy music video. This was pretty haunting. Ironically, I would say it's one of my favorite Ren songs. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's the beat, the rhyming, the lyrics. You can just feel it in his voice. You know how he can do different tones, ranges, whatever, depending on his mood. This was very somber, almost defeated. Close to like a whisper, the way he was singing. Like he wasn't, you could just tell that his emotional state was pretty low. And it came across perfectly throughout the song. Maybe that's the most impressive part. Coming up with a song about such a serious and devastating topic and making it look natural, legitimate, real, right? Not staged or not, as a joke or whatever. This came out proper. Up to here, like there was a complete switch here. Up to here, I thought, okay, this has like the structure of a regular track, surprisingly, even though he does things that stand out so much, like the chorus, kind of like the singing in the background with like the feminine voices. So that in itself is already like it makes the song stand out and memorable. They all do. They all have their own thing and they don't get mixed together. It happens with some artists, at least for me, that if I keep listening to their song, it's like, okay, what was this one, and what that sounds like the other one. Not with Ren. They're all so different. So up to here I was like, okay, this is pretty like a normal structure, and then of course he switches it up. We go even deeper and darker. The piano starts playing, the mood changes, and he goes in super personal. So he's telling the story. What I get from this is that he lost a friend who jumped on the train tracks and obviously died, which is terrible, and he's kind of blaming himself for not being there. I guess maybe they were supposed to meet up and he was late, so he didn't reach him on time, and he's carrying that guilt. In the end, he's crying, right? He's like, he literally says it. Everything you can say it's here. He misses hanging out with the boys. He wishes he could have gotten there. And this line here is pretty powerful. I forget where it is, but it talks about how basically he doesn't or hasn't kept up with his friends, hasn't stayed in contact, and that kind of hurts him because he's reminiscing about the good old days, right? When he was younger, when maybe there was less worries, he wasn't sick, probably, all these things. So it's nostalgia when you look back 10, 15 years ago, whatever. And it's like, oh, those were the days, right? I was feeling better, happier, and things were going the right direction. But then he hasn't connected with those friends again, and we're all guilty of that, whether it be family, friends, people from work, anywhere. So it's a little bit sad that but I don't want to take this into a completely different direction, but I've said this before, because due to technology we are closer to the people farther away from us, but farther away from the people closest to us, right? Online, you're talking Facebook or whatever, TikTok, social media, you're getting all this information and connected to people from that you didn't even know, just complete strangers from across the world, and you're giving them that attention, your time, and the people that actually matter. Your family is the most important thing. Your friends, the people you grew up with, the people you surround yourself with in real life that show care for you, etc. You ignore the text or the phone call, or you just don't message them because you're waiting. I'm guilty. I'm thinking that this is why it's hitting hard. I'm guilty of that. Oh, I'll just wait for them to message me. It's whatever, and then years go by, and nobody does it. So it's just left with this emptiness. But yeah, that's getting a little bit carried away. It's just what I thought of when I read that line. Man, this was an extremely sad song. I think this is the most somber that I've seen Ren, and just have a lot of respect for him for putting out a song like this. Can't be easy. Imagine just thinking about his friend, what happened. It's got to make him so depressed, and then to have to write the song, create it, the music video, all that time filled with sadness, probably. So it is pretty tragic. And just respect for showing his emotions. Like I said, is not too easy. I think musicians, artists tend to do that, show their emotions more than people maybe in other professions or other fields. But still, to get to this point of just like he's fully putting himself out there for the world, it's a lot. And I really appreciate this song. Hopefully this song is inspiring to, for people out there. If you're even contemplating suicide, I hope you're not. I'll just tell you right now, don't do it. Don't do it, because you are worth it. There's people that care about you. Just listen to the song and listen to the ending. See how devastated he was. If you were to leave this earth, there's a lot of people who would, be obviously depressed, dark. So don't only think about yourself. Think about the people around you that care about you, and they want to help you and they want to be there for you. So don't cause such a deep sorrow for maybe not a good reason. I don't think there's that many good reasons to let's just put it this way. Most problems you can get it taken care of. This video is already long enough, but it's important because we're talking about a serious topic. And like I'm saying, most problems you can just take care of it. It's not the end of the world. Oh, you have the biggest one, probably money issues. Just it'll pass. Maybe you have to take another job or get a different job, or just not buy the things you want to, or downgrade or whatever. It doesn't matter, but still it's better than just, committing suicide, just completely wiping yourself out because you don't have enough money to pay rent, let's say. Of course, that would be a kind of a big issue, but it's not cost. Don't let the problem outweigh your life, right? Or the problems, whatever you may have, even if it's love, if it's your dreams, like I said, if it's money, whatever it may be. Just know that your life is worth more than whatever those problems are. And I'll just end the video there. Hopefully you guys stayed for the commentary. This is an impactful song. I will go back and listen to it many times. Like I said, I think it's one of my favorites. Just the message is so strong, along with the beat and then the switch up with the piano. The piano, man. I'm sure a lot of people got the tissue box ready because it was sad but important. So make sure you leave with a positive message. And if you enjoyed the analysis and commentary, hit the like, subscribe, share, join the channel if you want to support me, and do a flip. Till the next.